Hey everyone, welcome back to East Coast Hunting Tips. I'm your host Lewis. Thank you for joining me today. And today we're going to be talking about what I do during my rut strategy. Stay tuned. So today we're going to be talking about what I do during the rut or even the pre-rut. So what I like to do during the pre-rut is, I'll take like my rattle bag for instance, and during pre-rut the bucks are going to be doing, soft fighting, kind of, establishing dominance over each other, let's say. So, and another thing you want to do is you can even take your call, and you basically want to be doing contact grunts in this period of time because it's not really that far into the rut yet. So, contact grunts right now are going to be extremely useful. All you got to do is slide it down to the doe setting and just hit it, just a just get that sound going in every direction. That's a simple doe contact grunt. Or if you want to do it for a buck, just slide it down to the B setting on your call and just and again, we're in the pre-rut period, so make sure that those calls, that they're short and sweet, and keep them soft. Don't do them too aggressive, because you'll spook the deer, because again, we're talking pre-rut. You can even take those calls and mix them with your, you can use a rattle bag or real horns, synthetic horns, whatever you want to do. But just take them and just, kind of do it, nice and light. You don't really want to smack them together. Just, as they're pushing back and forth between each other, testing each other's strength out. And even if you want to, if you have a mouth call that you can, do at the same time. Again, doing those soft, those soft grunts, nothing too crazy. And I would say you'd want to hit this rattle bag or, whatever you have. Crack them together for a good 30 to 45 seconds or maybe even a minute. But I wouldn't go past that. I mean, you can. I don't really think it would hurt anything. And I would do that every half hour or so. That's what I like to do. That's what I've had success with. So that's basically, what you're going to be wanting to do during pre-rut. When we get into the rut phase, now we can really start doing our aggressive calls, and we can use another good thing in our arsenal too, and that's going to be this right here. This is a premium buck lure. It's the Tinks Doe and Rut. So what I like to do is I like to take, a couple drops of this. Take an old sock that you have, say, maybe you got a sock that was in the washer that's got some holes in it. Take an old sock, just make sure it's clean, attach a small string to it, piece of rope, put this on the sock, and drag it in behind you. Don't do it in front of you because that won't really work the greatest. But drag it behind you so when you're walking in, it covers your scent. And you can, make trail all the way to your stand. Go in front of your stand, go to the sides with it, and then hang it up. I like to hang mine between, 30 to 50 yards away from my stand. And what's really nice about doing that is if the wind is bad for you that day, if it's blowing where they're usually coming from, it'll hit that estrous sock and mix it with your scent too. And if there's a buck that's rutting, I'm going to tell you right now, he's not going to care. Because I use this, and the buck that I was talking about, Tall Tines right there, he didn't care about my scent. This is all he cared about. So, and again, you know, we're going to talk about some other things too that you can incorporate while you're using this. You know, drag this in behind you. And what I like to do is blow some Doe Contact Grunts when you're walking in. Maybe do some longer drawn out ones too. You know, kind of mimic that doe that's an estrous as you're going to your stand or your blind, you know, whatever you want to use. And so when you hang up that sock, when you get up in your stand, your setup, whatever you want to call it, what I do is I'll hit those doe. You know, get that sound going in every direction. You know, make it longer, you know, but still I like to keep it soft, not too loud. And then I'll drop it right down to the buck setting and hit some tending grunts right behind it. And 9 times out of 10, if the dominant buck in your area or any buck that's in the area that hears that sequence going on during the rut is going to come running in. Because basically what you're mimicking is a doe that's an estrus that's wandering through your area, and there's a buck that's hot on the trail. So, you know, sometimes you can get some smaller bucks out of curiosity coming in to see what's going on. Hence, that one right there, perfect example, came into that same calling sequence. As for this one right here, he came into the same calling sequence. He was ready to fight. So at that time, I think he was a dominant buck in the area, where this one more or less came in out of curiosity. You know, he was kind of looking around, seeing what was going on, you know, scent checking with his nose. And, you know, I had the tanks out as well, and he ended up coming right in on a string to it. So, you know, try that. That really works good. You know, we'll go through it again. Slide it down to your doe setting. Get that going in every direction. Drop it down to the buck setting. And you know, it works good. Now, we'll also get in touch too with the Snort Wheeze. Snort Wheeze, you know, this call has it built right on the top. All you do is you do a couple short breaths through it. And that's the Snort Wheeze, pretty simple. So we'll put all that stuff aside, except for the call. Keep your call. And we're going to leave the call on the buck setting, because now we're going to really be using this too. Now this is good in the mornings too if you want to do a nice rattling sequence. You know, when you get in your stand or your setup, you know, do some buck grunts, you know, some contact ones. You know, you can put a little more aggression into them too. And then right after you do that, take your rattle bag or your horns or whatever, and you know, just, you know, you can really hammer them together now. Then, like I said, if you got a mouth call where you can hit that while you're doing it, you know, throw some grunts in while you're hammering it together. And if you want to, you can throw in some estrous bleats too. You know, just to mimic 2 bucks that are fighting over a hot doe. So that's pretty much it for my rut strategy. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. You know, tell me some tips that you can share with me, because I love to hear from you guys. So let me know what I could be doing different. Tell me what, you know, your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. And, you know, if you want to like and subscribe to see more content like this in the future, go right ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys on Sunday in a brand new video. Thanks for watching.